and welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan and today I want to show you around my nursery. Now if you're watching this and thinking, I don't even have a baby, this still can apply to you because when life throws you 800 square feet, you have to get creative and you have to figure out ways of good space planning. So I'm hoping that I have some good practical tips in here for you guys as well that are maybe just looking for ideas for a playroom or a guest room or even an office. If you're new to my channel, my name is Megan Fox. I did make a video about myself up here if you have any more questions about who I am or where I'm from. September is my daughter's birthday month, so you can expect a few different videos just about life as a new mom and just things that I've done and things that have worked or have not worked in my life having a baby, because I'm feeling really nostalgic right now as I remember where I was a year ago waiting for this baby to come and yeah, all that stuff. So stay tuned for that. So I think that's all for my intro. Let's get started. So as you walk in the door, you can see the tiny space we're working with here. This was an old junky room that was like painted the color of skin. So I was very excited to paint all the walls in white. As you can see, I went very neutral, just black and white and a lot of stripes because we didn't know what we were having right away at first, and I just planned on injecting a little color once we knew what the gender was. And if it was going to be a boy, I kind of wanted to go with like a Norwegian kind of vibe with like faux white fur and stuff like that. Or if it was a girl, I wanted to go with more of a plants and cactus theme, and you'll see that throughout the room here. First, over here we have a crib that my husband brought home for free. He dug it out of one of the houses he was cleaning out and brought it home. And it's been working great. It actually can convert into a toddler bed. I painted it white and stuck it along the only wall that it would fit at. I just stuck with white sheets because I wanted it just to be clean and simple. I didn't want the sheets to be the focus of the bed area. Over here, I get a lot of questions and comments about the mobile. And to be honest, this mobile I used for about the first 6 months, but then she got really smart and learned how to chew on it. And to be honest, I actually only have this mobile up for decoration pretty much anymore. When she was a baby, she would sit, it would play nursery rhymes and it would spin around and she would just watch it. But she is almost a year old now, so she thinks she can chew on it, and I want to keep it in relatively good condition. And I don't know if I trust her having this in her mouth now that she can reach it. So it's very cute. I love it. I'm going to use it again if I ever get the chance, but it's not practical for older babies who have figured out how to get up and put things in their mouth. Also in her crib, my favorite animal I kind of adopted for her is these little alpacas here. And I also have a little llama down here that she really loves to sleep with. Other than that though, I pretty much take everything else out of the crib when it's time to sleep because as you can see, the pillow has buttons. I just don't trust my baby around buttons. You never can tell. And also, there's no crib bumpers or anything, as you can see. Keeping with the black and white theme, I have a black and white striped crib skirt here, and it's actually just a DIY project. I just bought 2 yards of fabric and tucked it underneath the mattress, and it stays under there. It hides a lot of storage under here. I have Pampers and outgrown clothing, things like that, and it just nicely tucks and hides it away. I can always take it back out if I think of something I want to do with it and turn it into a sewing project. So I haven't really committed to that yet, but it's been there for a full year and I love it. I guess I'm pretty sure I'm not the only worrywart mom out there, but when I was trying to think of what to put up here on the back wall, I wanted to make sure that whatever it was, I wouldn't be laying in bed at night worrying that it would fall over or that she could pull it down. And she has pulled 1 or 2 of these down before in the past, but it's easy to stick back up again and she's not going to get hurt. I actually got a stack of like 30 of them or something at a yard sale, and I just spray painted a few of them different colors, and for the most part, yeah, I just kind of went with a natural basket look. I'm kind of in love with baskets at the moment. Actually, hang on, wait a sec. I just bought some more baskets. And I'm back. The magic of editing, right? Anyway, look at these adorable baskets I found at a Goodwill recently. They are so cute. They're square and they're like different weaves and sizes to them. I just really love them, but I'm not sure where to put them yet. So I have a tendency to clutter rooms up with lots of decor, so I don't think I want to put them in here. If you see a good spot of where I should hang them, let me know. But yeah, I'm excited to find a space for these. Moving around the room, over here I have just a couple boxes of outgrown clothes that I still need to decide if I'm going to keep or take to a reuse it store, and I just tucked a little fleece blanket over that so it's not such an eyesore. Then we have a nice window. I'll just talk about the curtains real quick. I grabbed some fabric for like, I believe it was 89 cents a yard down in Philly, and I just made 1 seam across the top to make a loop. The curtain rods I bought at a garage sale and spray painted white. And as you can see, I used every trick I could think of in the book to make our room look bigger. I made the curtains go from floor to ceiling, literally. And over here is my favorite corner of the room. I'll show it to you in a little more detail in a minute. But my favorite part of this entire room is this cane rocking chair. I bought this chair at an MCC effort to reuse it, and it was half price, so I think I paid about $5 for it, but it's so cute and it's actually very comfortable. Draped across the back, I just have a Basha blanket that was a gift from someone who lived over in Bangladesh, and a salmon colored pillow for a backrest. I do apologize if you can hear a bunch of buggies out the window. They just keep going by and I probably won't be able to edit all of them out. Then I bought macrame planters online. I believe it was from Amazon, and I spray painted some random pots that I had, them rose gold. And I did have real live plants in here. They looked so great, but unfortunately when Evonnie was about 4 months old, yeah, my green thumb killed them. Not a lot of light in this room. So I did buy some fake greenery. It didn't turn out quite like I imagined, but I couldn't find the receipt to return them, so they're just here to stay. My end table is just a natural wood end table from IKEA. I just slapped it together quickly by myself and did nothing to it. I left it raw. And on there I have a little copper clock. I have a white box from IKEA where I store a pump and just essentials like that in here. This here is a little keepsake that she got from her great grandma. And just a devotional book. I believe it's called The Hand That Rocked the Cradle. I actually haven't gone through the whole thing, so. Also over here, just something to remind me of my grandma is this, I believe it's like a salt rock lamp. I'm not sure what you call it. I don't even know what they do. I think they're supposed to purify the air or something. I have no idea if they work. I just think of my grandma when I see it, and I just love the cozy pink light that it gives off at night. I do not have it on while she's sleeping, just while I'm feeding her and getting her ready for bed. It's kind of her cue that it's time to go to sleep. And this right here I use as a foot prop, also seating. I believe I just bought this on Amazon. And finally, I'll show you the most used corner of the room over here, and it's probably also the most practical. I've had to use a lot of space-saving techniques to make this little room work. So we really didn't have any space to put a changing table, so we used the closet. We took off the doors, and I have a redone old wooden dresser here that is painted white with some brass finishing. That's just my current diaper bag I've been using. I do not have an official diaper pail. I just use this trash can right here. And it works great. We empty it every day, so we don't have to worry about smell. I have a black and white changing table and just a box here where I keep the diapers and wipes, lotion, creams, things like that. So over here on this hook, I have my old school bag that I used when I taught art in gym class. It's very big and roomy, and I just used that as a laundry bag. I liked how it looked, and I didn't know what else to use it for. I'm like, why not use it for laundry? Keep the laundry off the floor. Evonnie can't get in it, throw it all around everywhere. And it has worked like a charm. Here we just have some cactuses. I just printed these off online, free printables. I was gonna paint some and I just never got around to it. Mom problems. And here's just some more wooden beads to tie in with the mobile over by the crib. A mirror so the baby can see themselves. She loves it. I'm so glad I did that one. I think I just grabbed that one at Lowe's. And up here, my husband just put in natural wood shelves. I grabbed 4 matching cubicles from Lowe's. They have some leather detail on, and I just throw different sizes up here. It used to be like 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months, etc. Now I think I'm actually working up towards 12 to 18 months, even though my daughter's still in 6 to 9 month clothing. I just store her dresses here on I believe it's called like a scarf organizer. But I just put the dresses that I don't want them to get wrinkled on hangers, and I just hang them here. Call me a terrible mom, but I do not fold my daughter's clothes. They're so tiny, what's the point? You fold it in half and then you fold it in half again, and pretty soon it's in a ball. So I'll just show you what I do. In the bottom drawers I store swaddle blankets and supplies, extra bottles, things like that. But this drawer here is mainly for her clothes that do not go on hangers. But let me show you inside. So basically, when I'm doing my laundry, I just throw all her clothes up on here and then I sort them out in the piles they belong in. Here's onesies, leggings, little rompers slash outfits that don't need to go on hangers. Over here is shirts, and down below it would be skirts and bottoms. So yeah, it can all still be really tidy and neat without having to go to all the extra work of folding. Mom hack for you right there. One last thing, I just wanted to explain my Bible verse I had painted along the side here. It says, with gladness and simplicity of heart. And I might have taken this verse a little bit out of context, but this is just what I think of when I think of a baby. You know, they just take their food and whatever you give them, and they're just happy for it, and they have just a simplicity of heart that, you know, us adults just seem to lose over the years. So I think that brings me to the end of my tour. It's a little room, doesn't take long. Also, I did want to tell you, the carpet here is just black and white striped area rug that I got online, and it actually works great. I love it. Just sweep it up. It's not very plush, so it can't get too dirty. And yeah, it just keeps the sound down in the room too. Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing. My lighting fixture. I just bought the cheapest thing I could find at Lowe's. I put it in my room. It came in like a bronzed color. I spray painted the fixtures black and hung it up there, and I actually really like it. I think it was like the cheapest light at Lowe's, and it actually fits in the space really well, so I was happy with that. I definitely try to keep this room nice and organized and just like a tranquil place. It's not always that way, but I feel like if I can't keep this room neat, then it's pretty much a lost cause in the whole house. This room was like a little sanctuary for me, right, especially at the beginning when I felt like life was spinning out of control. I remember when I was big and pregnant exactly a year ago, I would sit in my rocking chair and just pray for the baby and just feel a lot more peace and calmness in this room. And so that's what I want this room to be, just a place of serenity. And you might say, it doesn't even look like a nursery, and I agree. I didn't really decorate it very babyishly, but I wanted it to kind of fit in with my style and the rest of the house. And babies don't know the difference anyway. They just like the contrasting colors and things like that. And really, they're only sleeping in here and getting changed. This is not her playroom or anything like that. So I'm not gonna apologize for making it my style. So I hope you enjoyed the tour. Maybe you got a little bit of an idea of something you'd like to implement, or maybe something you definitely don't want to do. But for the most part, we've lived in it for a year. It works for us. I really like it. It's right across the hall from our room. So we don't even really need to use a monitor anymore because we can hear everything just fine. So thanks for coming along on my nursery tour. I hope you were inspired, and stay tuned next week for another video. If you'd like to support my channel, make sure you like this video and leave a comment down below. Let me know if you have any other video ideas that you'd like to see from me. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any videos. My name is Megan Fox, and I'll see you next time.